Okay. Continue. Okay.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek
Wow,
some of the stars in today's game. Well,
what
will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Spelas mycket säkerligen mot en inte förspelare. Okay. Oh my god. Fel på det.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Throwing is Brady on third down. For Crabtree, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Yeah.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and we see them do that straight in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Here's Stafford now on second down.
Whoa!
Touchdown, Arizona. Jimmy Graham, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Come on.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Willie Brown, the one to make the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh, the line. Come on, guys.
In press coverage here. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He dropped it.
Woo!
Hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Nope.
It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Mexico City football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a loose football. And the Cardinals have
come on!
The 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time. 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. And that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. gone. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Oh my God. Keepingen ene.
Reaches the 4-yard line.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Yeah.
To the air again, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jimmy Graham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this.
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to take over again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear
Mesto
about empty
pohta para
possessions.
postaan.
Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Te búið. Sorry, quick out. Jesus Christ, stoppa bara vissleikum. YouTube. Han fyrir ný seríu, það gott. Jesus. Ég bara leikur 9-9. Þetta svona maður alveg. Búið. Nýtt. Það komið hópið lengi kom upp þessi leik. Vá. Það er greinlega að fá að spila leikinn. Hvað er málið? Allir ykkur í fríi. Hvað er þetta? Það er að spila með bandatíman USA time. Iceland time now at 3 o'clock. Just
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Er það fucking joking? Þeir spila þetta 9-9-9 men all the time. Ik heb een leek met de spelen moeten leren.
And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
What the fuck kan ik in unna? Alla bort. Vanligen. Okej. Nej. Hätte ich bare med. Cadê essa ali? São áreas. Okej, vad är det? Oh, no. Oh, come on, at least. Still. 9-9.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is...
Well, time not on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Stafford now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he fires one incomplete. Wow. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. And it's third down. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Simeon. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Norwood that time. And it's second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Here we go now.
Simeon now to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out. Get to
Green.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They go back to the air here after the INT. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
And Green with a catch left side. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So this thing rests on the shoulder. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from long, very long range.
The innotion är otroligt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And we need overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Yep, and I'll get it up.
Now it's Patterson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, baby.
And now back out comes the offense. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed. No surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. Stafford. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on first down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come up in an offset eye. Now Emmett. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go back to the ground with Smith. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Here's Stafford. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. A first down carry for Henry. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
They gash him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing the coordinator has to do to make sure the confidence stays up. Okay, sometimes you're going to get a big play against us. That doesn't mean we change everything and abandon our game plan. But now they have to stiffen and try and keep him out of the end zone.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home.
Ja, slip away. Ja. Det är bort. Det är bort. Kan jag lyssna. Tänk om man får klimrig att det ska ske. Ska tot. Disk.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. Surveying the field. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it.
He's back to throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. T.J. Yeldon, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Third down and 4. Back to throw, Bortles. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now Bortles, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game, well, no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level.
Smith, han är svaka löpare.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast?
Ja. Sielläkin mennään streamille, kun Mannikalo Hanna. Sielläkin mennään osuus. Onko ne niittynyt? No? Okay. Ja. viðbót komið nóg bili. Endi gameplay her. Skal man einn leik viðbót, þannig að kannski eitt heil leik hann kom nóg. Jesus, bullshit. Lendi til að gaur með.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles.
Yeah.
The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. The entire game. Execute your job.
On the carry, here's Smith. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So the first carry of the game under the belt for Emmitt Smith, and of course in his career over 18,000 rushing yards, the all-time leader.
He could probably rest easy for a while about people chasing that number down. He's going to stay at the top because everyone's flinging it around instead of running it. We're going to need a real running back renaissance and an emphasis on the ground game to put that record in jeopardy. Is anyone even close right now?
Well, Frank Gore about 6,000 away, and then AP 7,000 away still around there.
Wow,
That's a lot of yards to make up. I think Emmitt Smith feels pretty good about the number he posted, 18,355 yards.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action. Control the clock because you have the physicality.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
To throw is Stafford. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And it's 4th down. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. And now with the play clock about to run out, Mike Mularkey's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's got Bennett. 5 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Time running out here on the play clock. Stafford now to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Flushed out right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must...
Oh! Damn it! Damn it!
Jenkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now.
Aha! Direkt
Teddy Bruschi coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Come on, baby. Alright, baby. Oh, yeah.
3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bruschi in there again to drop him for the 2nd straight play. And it'll be 4th down.
No.
Own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2. Every time I see a coach challenge a spot, that makes me a little bit nervous for that.
Come on, let's give. Oh, this ain't good. Give it on now. Come on. Come on. Go far. Please. Jesus Christ.
Coach, those are very difficult to get overturned.
Well, the biggest reason, correct me if I'm wrong, is just technology. A lot of times you just don't have the angle.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, when they want to challenge that type of a play, they want to put the magnets or the things, the sensors in the ball to show exactly where it is. But right now, it's all about us humans.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Holy shit. Yeah. No way.
It'll be down inside the 35 yard.
Nei, hætti að segja svona leikur. Það teka öll sín tæma í stoppa hjá mér ok. Tóku sambandi. Ertu að fucking djóka? Engin gæðist að spila player fyrir day í... What the fucking hell? Oh my god, helviti maður. See? Not like a plus-10. Guys, see you later. Yeah, and then you're gonna play more at the bullshit now. See again night or see more, play more, stream more, not days. More okasi. Täällä on outus helvetti. Alta no riittää, eikö vielä riittää? Ross, Anders. Ne pesi kom. Tuli. Sillä eteenpäin.